Oh, we on?
Yeah, we on.
Oh shit. What we doing? What kind of?
All right.
Oh, I thought we were saying something. My bad.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host. This dysfunctional world.
I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. So let's talk.
Let's talk.
What we talking about?
All right, we talking about a question from the viewers.
Okay. Question
Do
from
you
the viewer.
think? And we're gonna get to all this in one podcast. Do you think people in 2022
Mm-hmm.
in a relationship, do they really like each other?
Okay.
Have
okay.
they really experienced true love in their present or their past? Why are people so unsuccessful in a relationship, envious, jealous, or just plain hateful towards successful people in relationships? Where you want to start with
Whew,
that?
okay, that's a
The nail biter.
yeah.
Tongue
So
twister.
I tell you what. Let's start at the beginning. Let's
All
start
right.
with the first part of the question.
First part of the question.
Yeah, with that first part. Might
All
as
right.
well.
So, do you think people in 2022, people in a relationship, do they really like each other?
Okay, we're gonna start right there with that. Do we think people in relationships like each other in 2022? So remember, a lot of this stuff that we talking about is 2022. So some of y'all who like in the age range with us, please keep that in mind. Don't go back and be like, oh, we talking about in 2022.
Today, modern
Today.
time.
Modern, right. All right. So to answer that question flat out, I would say no.
Man, I was gonna say no too.
Damn. Well, good night, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
No. I'm gonna say no because I have a friend that is with her boyfriend only because he gives her money and pays the bills when she comes short right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's no real connection. She feels like he can grow, but she's still trying to find her a better job so she could break up with him.
He just a means to an end.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me.
But I guess people don't have to like each other in today's times. Because it's always been a business, but even more so now than before.
Well, I mean, it's funny because for us, meaning our people, our culture, it wasn't like that. It wasn't a business.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe for some other cultures, you know what I'm saying? But traditionally for us, it wasn't like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's nobody's fault. It's not men's fault or women's fault. But now you have a lot more women just openly expressing these greedy things that they just want. You know what I'm saying? Like they just want these outlandish type things. And they just openly saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like just openly like, hey, it is what it is. This is what I want. Back in our day, that would sound gold diggerish.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's just like, it is what it
It's the
is.
norm, right.
I mean, you got to think sex work is the norm now.
Sex workers been the norm.
I mean, but I'm saying you have what would be otherwise considered a good girl,
because of
not afraid to say that she want to get paid for the box.
because of OnlyFans. OnlyFans has heightened or increased that.
Right, definitely
sexual
because
need.
of OnlyFans. Definitely because of that.
Okay.
Like it's ridiculous. But yeah. Let's get back on. I mean, because I kind of took it somewhere else.
I was in a Clubhouse group the other day, and they were talking about relationships. No, it was this morning. I was in it this morning.
Yeah.
When I finally set it up, and they were talking about relationships, and the guy was like, "I'm not saying I won't pay for everything,
Mm-hmm.
but I just like her to have her own money, so just in case I ever fall short, I know she got it, or I know it's gonna get covered one way or the other. But I got it 99% of the time, but that 1% of the time when I might fall short, I want her to have some."
And okay, yeah, I can agree with that, right? I can agree with, like you said, if I fall short, I know she got it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool, that's dope. That's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? I fall short, I can't do it, I can't cover it. She got me. Boom, in the clutch. Cool. That's me. And I remember a conversation that I had. Me, my partner, and actually one of my homegirls. Well, not a homegirl, but it was just a person in the gym with us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Me, my workout partner, and another lady in the gym. and she was saying that she paid when she go on the first date.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like she paid for
Food.
her own food when she
She
go
go
out on the
Dutch.
first date,
Okay.
right? So I remember, and I can't remember if it was me or him, but I remember I want to say it was me saying, "Hey, you know, if you do that, that's masculine energy." And I didn't use that term because I don't even think that term was a term. I'm not sure. Like I said, this was a while. We've been in the gym
Okay.
double-digit years. But I'm just saying, like, you know, that's kind of like strong energy, aggressive energy, probably was the term I used. And I'm like, you can't really do that. It sends the wrong message to the man. And then I stopped myself. I said, matter of fact, what message are you trying to send? If a woman pays for her own food on the first date, what message are you trying to send to the man?
She doesn't need you.
Well, that's obvious.
But I'm saying, like, it comes off, I don't need you. If we have sex, it's on my terms tonight. If you treat me nice, it doesn't mean anything to me because I can do this for myself.
But see, that's the thing. It's not about can you do it for yourself. It's about having somebody else do it for you. A lot of people can do a lot of, that's where they get it misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? I can do it for myself. But duh, I hope you can. But that ain't the point. The point is having somebody else do it for you. I mean, you see what I'm saying?
See, I don't know, because when it comes to stuff like that, I met a woman, or either I met one, or I was watching something, probably both. But they told me that they like to pay for their own meal because they want to show you that they can take care of themselves. And plus, well, what they told me was, I'm sorry, that wasn't it. They told me they'll never order anything that they couldn't pay for themselves. That's what they told me. So if they can afford a $300 lobster and you can't, they'll order a $300 lobster and be looking at you boo-boo the food because you can't afford that too.
Okay, well, I still disagree with it, right? This is just my thing. This is just me. But I find it funny that I'm arguing about paying for a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I look at it like it's a manly thing. It's something that men want to do. So when women come in with this energy of, okay, I'm gonna pay for myself. Well, why are we on a date?
Pretty much.
Like seriously, why are we on a date? I don't want to be on a date where I gotta fight through your masculine energy. You see what I'm saying?
True.
Like I don't want to do that. So I asked you on a date, you accept, and then when we get there, you say you're gonna pay for you. Why? What message are you sending? It's a turn off. Then you wonder why. Like, and you probably never called her back.
We went on a group date, and I was gonna pay, and she was like, "No, I'm gonna pay for it tonight because I don't want no misunderstanding."
See?
And I said, "What kind of misunderstanding?"
Exactly.
She said, "Well, we're friends." She said, "We're friends. I don't want it to be like we're on a date. We're friends. We're just having a group meeting." I said, "Okay, cool." Then we went on our second date, and it was supposed to be a date, but she brought her cousin. So I didn't order no food for her. They're like, "You can have something if you want." I'm like, "No, not really, because I don't really want to feel like I'm mooching." But then when we got home and talked that night, she was like, "I realized I can't date you." And I'm like, "Why is that?" Because the 2 times we went out, I realized I had to come out a check or a bag. I had to come out a check or a bag. One of the 2, she said, when I go out with you. And I'm like, "But you brought your cousin. And to think that I was going to pay for you and your cousin was crazy. I didn't invite your cousin with us."
Right. Man, I don't blame you for that. Like, honestly. I just feel like, in my opinion, it sends the wrong message. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, off the top, it sends the wrong message. It's like, you know how they say, let a man be a man. First of all, you can't let a man be a man. You gonna let? No.
Well, by paying for her food, she is stopping him from being a man.
No, I agree, but that's what I'm saying. And if I was in that situation where that happened, off the rip, it is what it is. I know what it is. And I would voice that. It is what, like, oh, you paying for your, so this ain't, cool. I'm just saying, because if she gonna lay it down where she gonna say, I'm paying for my own food, bet. You just laid down the gauntlet, like, bet. And now I'm laying down mine on top of that. You see what I'm saying? Because I always say, ain't no female masculine energy gonna be better than my masculine energy. Why is that, Sid? I'll tell you. This is why. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to try to be masculine.
So you take that as a challenge?
No, I don't. And that's what I'm saying. I don't even consider it a challenge. I don't even consider it a challenge. They have to try to be masculine.
Mm-hmm.
I am masculine.
Right.
Everything I do is masculine. Why would I have to even consider somebody who's trying to be masculine a challenge?
True.
You see what I'm saying? So no, I don't take it as a challenge. That's what I'm saying. So when she lay down the gauntlet of, okay, I'm gonna pay for my food on the first date, I'm gonna come right behind and be like, okay, oh cool, so we just cool, right? Fuck it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you ain't gonna just lay this down on me and think I'm just gonna fall in line.
Mm.
If you feel so bold and bad and boss, you know what I'm talking about? You feel that big and bad? Okay, well cool. Guess what? I'm gonna come right behind you and say it in the nicest, most gentlemanliest term ever. But excuse me, my lady. You know what I'm talking about? We shall not be dining this evening. Like I'm gone, or whatever it's gonna be. If this is what it is. Like some men ain't talking that you gonna let me be a man. No. I'm gonna be a man, and you gonna accept this man in front of you, or we just not gonna get along on a romantic level. You know what I'm saying? Because women definitely try to lead with this masculine energy and see how men gonna fall in line with them. Ain't gonna happen.
That's how you take it. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I take it. And that's why every time when I hear women, and I remember in that conversation, I even asked, what does it mean? You know what I'm saying? So I won't take it the wrong way. What does it mean when y'all say I'm gonna pay for my own food?
Have you got a good response yet?
Nope, not one that's worth anything. Just being honest. You know, all of them say, oh well, because y'all think that if y'all pay for our food, y'all gonna get sex. First of all, that old archaic way of thinking, y'all need to go on with that song. But a lot of women still believe stats from the 80s. So I can see why they believe stuff like that. That they drunk auntie done told them. You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, listen, if a man pay for your food, he just bought your food. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
He ain't trying to get in
Wife
your
you.
drawers, wife you up. None of that.
All right.
He invited you on a date, so y'all went. He paid for your food. The end.
All right, let's see what the rest of it is.
I bet. Let's go, because it's a long question, y'all.
All right, so we got
We like this
they
one.
really like each other. Do you think they really experience true love in their past or in their present?
Okay, let's go with that one. In today's society, I don't. Which is why I think they all have this,
Damn it. I was gonna say no too.
night, y'all. Once again, good night, y'all. We didn't agree on two topics, y'all. Well, it's the same topic, but y'all see what I'm saying, 2 points. Yeah. But he threw me off.
Okay.
I don't think they experience love because this whole true love, because this whole
Microwave generation.
well, not even that, the whole, what is the six thing, the 6-pack, 6-figure, 6 income thing, right?
Yeah.
And it's been
1%.
around in their generation as far as, and they didn't call it that, but I'm saying those standards have always been around, not always, but within the last 5 years. So let's say someone who's 21, 22 right now, they started hearing this when they was 16, 17. Got to get a man with this money, this amount of money, this amount of money. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the young men on her level don't stand a chance.
True.
Because most of them at 16, 17, 18, 19 ain't making that kind of money.
True.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like they done eliminated all their peers off the rip. And you talking about 6 this, 6 that, 6 that. Like, what? No. So I don't think they experience real. What's funny is, I think, and this may sound crazy, a lot of them may experience like puppy love, right? You know what I'm saying? When they first really started liking somebody. But it ain't real love. But I'm saying they first started liking somebody. That's more genuine than what it is that they experience when they 18, 19. You know what I'm saying? Because like, let's say when they meet somebody, I'm talking about little kid, 10, 11, 12. And I ain't talking about doing nothing crazy, y'all, so get your head out together. But you know when your son liked the neighbor girl. You know it. You know how he start acting. That's more genuine. What I'm saying is that right there, the feeling that he had for her is more genuine than when he turned 18, 19, and he know he got to start coming out his pocket to express love. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, it's crazy. So no, I don't think that they really experience love in their past. And for whatever reason, why all these, I gotta get your answer on this.
Okay.
Why all these young ladies think they've been through hardship? They be 19 years old. Talking about they done had their heart broken and they hate men and all, at 19, 20 years old.
I'm gonna answer both of those.
Okay.
Right, so
come on.
I don't think men and women of this generation fall in love anymore. I think they fall in lust because they're attracted to the physical instantly, They don't take the time to get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
They don't take the time to get to find out what they like, what they don't like.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And to answer your question, which was, say it one more time.
And they made me forget what the question was just that quick, yo. Man, wow. I was listening to what you were saying. When you were just talking, you made me forget my question.
All right, we'll
question
come back.
Okay, yeah. We'll come back to it.
So, I think that there's not enough time invested in each other to fall in love because they so quick to get mad and be abusive, or get mad and be intrusive, or get mad and swear they walking out the door for a dude that got more money, more. And the reason that I got the question.
I remember too. And
the reason women feel like they so stressed out, or they've been through so much.
We both remember the question.
Because they date drug dealers, and drug dealers live in a small shelf life.
Right. And that's the question, y'all. The question was, why do young girls think that they've been through so much?
So they get with these guys. The money's fast. The gifts are abundance, and he gets killed maybe a month or a year into their relationship. You know what I'm saying? They don't really go to jail no more. They get killed now. You know, it's a lot of people robbing drug dealers, or it's a lot of drug dealers talking crazy on the internet, or swear they're a drug dealer one moment, the next moment they're a rapper talking crazy on the internet, and then they get killed. They get killed like in broad daylight, and don't nobody know what happened, or they get killed. Or they get found in the back of the trunk. Or they get found in the field. You know what I'm saying? Just laying dead because they didn't got shot and ran, or whatever happened. Kick those. Anything from robbery, kick those, random shootings, anger, robbery, jealousy, a woman, a baby, and just plain stupidity.
Right.
Are the reasons that these drug dealers are getting taken away from these women, and they feel so stressed out, or that they've been through so much because they hop on the wrong drugs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe when I was younger, they might have did weed, or you know what I'm saying? When we were born, they did crack, but that was the people before us.
Right.
So the generations that came after us, they do lean, Percocets, Loratab, Oxycontin, Roxycontin.
Sure.
They do it all. They do fentanyl.
They
do cocaine. They do crack.
That fake weed.
The synthetic weed.
Yeah, that's worse than all
they
of
do,
them.
They do bath salt. They do all this stuff that has terrible detrimental ends that it makes life harder than what it needs to be. Yep. You 17 and you strung out on Loratabs, and you don't know what a methadone clinic is really for. You go to a methadone clinic and they take you off of perks or Loratabs, and they put you on methadone, and you're not doing heroin.
But you're doing methadone.
But you on methadone. You on something that's harder than heroin.
To get off of, right.
And now you addicted to methadone, and you don't know how to get your hands on it. So yeah, I can see times being rough. Because the withdrawal from anything is bad. You know what I'm saying? The withdrawal from alcohol is terrible. It gives you the shakes. If you like a person who's functioning drunk, it gives you the shakes real bad.
Yeah, I've seen it before. I had a couple,
you know what I'm saying? Crackhead,
like
heroin, they get the itching and scratching. Meth heads get the itching and scratching. Cocaine make you just, I don't know if cocaine has a withdrawal thing. I know crack has a withdrawal.
Yeah, they get dope sick. Yeah, like with meth too. Yeah, like I said, coke. I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know. That's crazy, man. These kids nowadays, I don't think that they experience a lot of the stuff that we experience. Definitely not.
But I don't think we experience what they experience.
We haven't, and I'm glad. For real, because like you said, like the '80s was the crack thing, right? Okay, cool. We didn't experience crack, but we seen it.
Right.
When I mean experience, I mean done it.
The 90s and 2000s was the lean.
Right. We came up off of like weed and stuff like that, right? Okay, cool, whatever. Then like you said, the lean started kicking in. So these kids, and like they say with the drug scene, y'all, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. Hard, soft. These kids are hard. And then going harder, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they like weed and cocaine, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know what we can say on here, but then this, and then this, and then this. And like I said, they doing it. They ain't trying it, they doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you be like, let me try. No, these niggas indulging, then indulging, and then indulge. Remember that movie where I don't remember the movie, but the dude had hit the little joint and then died, and he died like this, and all of them ran to get the joint next.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of how it is with them. One person try a hard drug, spaz out, probably die. So the rest of them be like, oh, that's that fire. That's that fire.
I mean, that is how heroin was measured.
That's crazy. I don't
Or
want.
pure cocaine even. You know what I'm saying? If it didn't make your whole head go numb, it wasn't pure enough.
That's crazy.
Fentanyl pure kids.
Straight out, right? That's freaking horse tranquilizer.
Embalming fluid on marijuana
Man.
blunts. That
Folk be doing all that. These kids, see, but like I said, to them, that's nothing.
yeah.
Because like you said, some of the stuff they experience, we haven't experienced. But that's because we grown as hell when all this stuff is around, and we like, no,
Right.
we ain't doing that. Y'all crazy as hell. What's the other part of that question, though? Yeah, we gonna keep this ball rolling on this one, y'all.
So we don't believe they experience love, past or present. We don't think they really like each other. Why are people unsuccessful in a relationship envious, jealous, or just plain hateful towards successful people in relationships?
Okay, so first let me say the younger generation or the current generation has this whole I don't give a F attitude towards everything that they don't understand, that don't benefit them, or that they can't get. It's F it. You know what I'm saying? Even the girls think like this. So when they see a successful relationship, right, they like, man, especially if they, let's say it's a young man, young thug, right, or whatever. Not the rapper I'm saying, a young guy who's thugging. That's what I'm saying. And he meets an older guy, maybe mid-40s or something like that, right? They might be not cool, but you know what I'm saying, older guy to younger man type relationship.
Right.
He see that the older guy got a successful marriage, kids and all that, so he's trying to figure it out. But if the older guy don't give it to him correctly, the information, the game, and if the younger person ain't willing to accept it and humble himself to a certain degree, he'll never get it, and it's always going to be a disconnect between the two. You see what I'm saying? Always, because that the younger person is going to be looking at that older head. You see what I'm saying? One, we all know he going to size him up. It just is what it is. It's the nature. You know what I'm saying? He going to size at some point, especially when they have a disagreement. But he's going to be low-key hating on that man because, one, he looking at it like this old man, because that's what he going to call him, got a wife. And he know that in order to, when he got his wife, he'd have to deal with a lot of things that this young man currently got to deal with these girls out here. Whole lot harder for him to get a wife. This older man is probably more financially stable because he's an older person. The average man hit a financial stride between 45 and 55. Facts, look it up. Black, white, other, whatever. 45 to 55 financial stride. We ain't talking about athletes, entertainers. But, so the young man see this. You see what I'm saying? So, of course, he naturally starts to become jealous. You know what I'm saying? To some extent. Especially, like I said, if they have a fallout. Or if the information that the older guy is trying to give to the younger guy is not perceived correctly. If it's not delivered correctly. Good intentions, bad delivery type thing. You know what I'm saying? Where the older guy might mean well, or he might even look at the younger guy as one of his kids and say something the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? As if he was talking to his child. And the young man might take it like that, like, hold on, I ain't your child, like, and then that starts, whatever. So here comes the jealousy now. Here comes the envy. Here comes everything that he may have been bottling up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of stuff.
I'm going to have to disagree on this one.
Okay.
For the simple fact, I think the question was more geared at a wider audience, not just the young one, even though it deals with the 2022 part.
So, okay, well.
So, I think she, when the question was that, I think she meant to say, or the way I interpret it, why are people who are in bad or failing relationships jealous of people who are in good ones? Period. So,
but not currently.
Not age-wise, just people who, let's say like, you're married. So let's say like, we'll say Sam.
Okay.
We're not going to name a real person. Let's say Sam, he's around the same age, but he's not married. All he does is keep meeting women that want to use him, not be with him or whatever. But he looks at you, you're in a good marriage. And so you can tell him what works for you. And he's like, man, that's some bullshit. That don't work because it ain't gonna work for him.
Right.
So now he got animosity and anger because you feel like you trying to intrude on his life when he probably came to you and asked you the question, hey man, what's the good thing with you and your wife?
Right.
So
Okay.
as a person married, you like shit, this, and this. And he like, man, that's some bullshit. I tried that, and that. It didn't work for me.
Right. Well,
So,
yeah.
or women feel like, well, let me not say how women feel, because I don't know how women feel. But let's just say a woman might see more opportunity in a guy being her boyfriend than ever being her husband, because they're independent. He got money, and he doing for her. But why should she get married? And then listen to an older chick say, "Girl, you need to start running around all these different dudes and settle down with one of them." And she's like, "Old lady, just leave me the fuck alone, because truth is, I get money, I get paid, I stay fly, I got nails and hair did all the time." So,
Yeah. That's true, but
I mean, you won't know.
what the old lady is telling her is right though.
Probably.
Because yeah, you getting your hair done and nails done, but that old lady probably got life insurance policy. She probably, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Probably.
benefits of what she has as a wife will far outseed hair and nails and
Oh, of course.
bundles and
But-
you know what I'm talking
But,
about?
you know, like I said, we live in a microwave time right now.
Absolutely, and
So
yes,
I can't see none of these women marrying these dudes and then staying married to them because
because they're in love with them.
they mind ain't there. They're not in love with them.
Absolutely.
They don't trust them.
I
They
agree.
really don't want to be with them. So
Because they always think that it's gonna be another one around the corner, better one around the corner.
and most times it is right now.
Most times it's not.
I mean, for what they looking for,
But
there's always another one coming up.
but another one don't mean better. That's what I'm saying. They
You're
always
right.
think it's gonna be a better one around the corner.
You're right.
Now it's always another one.
Yeah, it's always gonna be another.
Always gonna be another one, but a better one.
Yeah.
You know
You're
what I'm
right,
saying?
You're right.
So and then also like a lot of women think that they settle. You think you settle. So what you think he did?
He settled too.
They always look at themselves as the prize.
Right.
And oh well, I settled for him.
Right.
So you know who he dated before you? Okay, how you know he not settling? But once again, why even look at it like settling? It's two people who find each other attractive. It shouldn't be settling at all.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like you just said, it's the next one. That's all it is. It ain't settling, it's the next one. If you made that choice, you made that choice. Settling would mean ain't nobody else choosing you.
I'm not gonna say it's just like that, because like I said earlier, I got a friend that got a boyfriend that she don't like, but he pay the bills and whatnot.
And she's settling.
She is settling.
Yeah. Settling don't mean that the nigga broke or none of that. It just means that she with somebody she don't want to be with. That's settling.
She's stagnant
That's yeah.
and not moving forward.
right.
Settling.
You settle. You settle for somebody you don't want to be with. That's settling right there. When you know you don't want to be with somebody and you with them. But I'm just saying all things being equal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like women shouldn't say why should I have to settle? What you mean? Why should you have to settle? You can't find nobody. That
You
let
can't
you know
find what you're looking for.
because they shooting too high because they over-evaluate themselves. And ain't nobody saying don't have confidence in yourself. That's one
Whoa.
thing. You can have confidence in yourself, but
Sound like the great.
sounding like the Godfather. Listen, everybody ain't a 10. Ask men. Most men, you ain't gonna hear no men say they're a 10.
Nah,
You just ain't gonna hear men say that.
nah.
Now, you know what I'm saying? But all women think they're 10. It's like, once again, ain't nothing wrong with having self-confidence. But also ain't nothing wrong with being honest about yourself neither. You know what I'm saying? You ever wonder why some girls who ain't like a size 2, some girls who ain't a size 2, always got a man? Always. But they not a size 2.
What size are they?
Maybe a 22. You know what I'm talking about? But you ever wonder why?
Do they cook good?
They not only
They
that,
pay well?
not only that, their
They-
attitude, it's their personality.
Yeah.
They know what they want out of life. They know what to
Yeah.
give a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They are confident in themselves. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, they're a 10. They think they're a 10, but they also know that, hey, I want a man on my own. The same way a man knows he want a woman on his own.
True.
You see what I'm saying? That's the one thing that men understand off the rip. We want a woman on our own.
True.
Period. You know what I'm talking about? We know that. So it's like whatever we got to do. That's why you see some dudes who be getting dogged out and stay. Because his desire as a man, his carnal desire as a man to have a woman on his arm is greater than his disrespect level. I'm just saying, right? It sounds crazy. But his desire as a man to have a woman on his arm is greater than his disrespect level. So he'll take whatever.
Most times.
Most times. I mean,
every now and then there's one.
Right. And I mean, eventually even those kind of guys snap, but it's a long time before they do. But that's because his desire to have a woman. You know what I'm saying? He put up with a lot of stuff.
But it does fall on how she looks too. Because like someone told me, you know what I'm saying, the better looking she is, the longer you're going to stay around and put up with it anyway.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But you'll never hear, well, most of the time, I would say 9.5 out of 10, you won't hear a man say he settled for a woman.
No.
That ain't how men think. No. We don't think like that. We settled for a woman. You crazy? We happy we got that woman.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And in most relationships, you hear the man say, the woman is smarter. I'm glad I got her. You know what I'm talking about? She makes me better. That kind of stuff, right? All the time. She the pretty one, I'm the ugly one. You hear that kind of stuff. Supposed to be like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, what? Man. See, this is a long... Oh, my bad.
Well, I was just going to say, with that being said, we talked. So, this is a long, wonderful, open-ended subject to talk about.
Absolutely.
We might revisit it again one day, but right now, the recap is, no, they don't like the person they're with. No, most young people have not found real love or true love. And people are jealous for different reasons, but mainly because they can be, or maybe their situation ain't going the way they want their situation to be going, like your situation. Or because they're watching Love and Hip Hop and basing what a good relationship is off of TV people.
Absolutely. I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad. That's so true. Y'all know that's scripted, right?
Some of it.
And the part that's not scripted is I can't remember the term. Like, they know the situation. They tell them the situation, right, and they just tell them, do what you naturally would do in this situation.
True.
So both sides be knowing what the situation. Look at them fights, if that's what y'all want to call them. Look at them. It's a bunch of grabbing and pushing.
And throwing stuff.
You know what I'm saying? So, and like he just said, this is what y'all watching, thinking that this is how you're supposed to base your relationship off of. That's why the first time your husband, boyfriend, baby dad, whatever, first time he take a shower in the middle of the day, you think he cheating. Because that's what they said on Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? Or the first, y'all get where I'm going. Like that kind of stuff. Because they done programmed your mind to think that, oh, if your man doing this, then he doing this. Like, really? Quit watching that stuff. It'll make your relationship so much better. It really will. So much better. So much better.
But with that being said, I'm your host, Dysfunctional's World.
I'm your boy Said, a.k.a. Mr. Let's Talk.
See you next time to the next time.
Out of time. To the next time.
Peace.